Hi guys. Sorry it's so dark. I'm going to try and move this light so that we can probably get better lighting. And okay, there you go. Maybe that's a little bit better. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, look, you can see me. I'm not going to hold this though. Okay, so I went to check my email. And at the top, it says college student dress coded at gym for distracting crop top. Okay. You can go to yahoo.com and it's the first thing on the page. As soon as it loads, it's right there, smack dab in your face. It says a college student who was dress coded at the gym for her crop top was allegedly told the policy exists as happy medium where girls can still work out with men. That sentence right there. A happy medium where girls can still work out with men. Which means that it is up to us girls, us women, to cover up our boobies. And apparently crop top now, abs are sexual. Okay? This is just the first sentence. All right, people? Kylie Graham, a student at the University of Prince Edward Island, described the October 9th dress code violation in a Facebook post that has garnered over 1,000 reactions and 800 shares, posting a photo of her gym ensemble. Black pants with a black top that revealed a sliver of her abdomen. Slivers like that much? When you guys get a splinter or a sliver in your skin from like a piece of wood? Imagine that being how much cleavage she showed. Okay, it wasn't, abdomen. How much of her abs she showed, okay? And I saw a picture of this girl. She's not bad looking, okay? She has the body to wear whatever the fuck she wants. Okay? So it's just, I'm pretty sure some of y'all go to gyms or at least been in a gym occasionally and have seen some of the stuff that people wear there. I've seen men wear crop tops to gyms, okay? And I don't care. I don't care if you wear a crop top to a gym. I thought the thing of a sports bra was that so you didn't have to wear another layer when you worked out. Okay, I thought that was the whole thing about a sports bra, okay? Yeah, of course it holds our girls in place a little bit better, but it's supposed to act as a shirt too. So that when we go out like running, jogging, speed walking, or go to the gym, we don't have to put on another shirt on top of the sports bra. Okay? Today I wore a cropped workout shirt to the gym, like I do all the time, as do many other women, the 22-year-old veteran student began. Okay, so apparently other women at this gym wear the exact same crop top. I gotta scroll down here. I can't find my mouse. Right there it is. Okay. Bless me. Sorry. I had an ugly face. According to Graham, a staffer stopped her when she arrived at the gym and said her outfit was inappropriate, even putting out a binder to illustrate the policy, which allegedly bans sports bras and open back and low cut shirts. Open back shirts. Oh my fucking God. Okay, it's getting to the point. It's getting to the point now, in my view, that we women can't even dress anyway anymore. Because I'm pretty sure that someone somewhere will take offense to what I am wearing. A long sleeve sweater. Okay? Just a regular long sleeve sweater. I'm pretty sure someone somewhere out there will find offense to this. Okay? It is getting to the point where I think that they're trying to get us women to cover up from head to toe. Can anyone say Muslim country? This is exactly why no one liked President Obama. This shit is still steaming from, oh my God, this is just, we can't dress anyway anymore. What if we want to dress sexy? This is bullshit. Okay? We women are allowed to dress any way we want to. Graham responded that her shirt didn't meet the criteria of the banned items and was told, okay, you're fine for today, but in the future, even wearing a see-through shirt over the top would suffice. Okay? So apparently, men can walk around a gym topless. Men can walk around outside topless. Men can walk around their own homes topless. Men can basically just walk around topless and nobody freaks out. Why? I don't know. Is it don't have boobs? And I'll tell you something. I have seen fat men. Trigger, I know. Shut up, snowflakes. I have seen fat men walking around outside, down the street, topless, with moobs as big as mine, if not bigger. The next time I see a fat man walking around outside without a shirt on, since I have to wear a bra and I have to wear a shirt, it doesn't matter if I'm a size 0 or a size 26W, I still have to wear a bra and a shirt. If I see a fat guy walking around with his moobs hanging out, doing this, as he's walking, I am going to find a cop, call a cop, or go to the nearest store and buy him a friggin' shirt and say, if I can't walk around the same as you, neither can you. I must have been staring at her like she was crazy because she replied with, if a man came in here and was wearing a shirt cut so low on the side so you could see his nipples, I would tell him the same thing. Well, Graham, I don't think so. I think that's just to get, And there's a picture of this young lady. Like I said, she's not bad looking. She's wearing basically yoga pants. It looks like, covers up her belly. Her top covers up the majority of her. It's a tank top type thing. And you can see just a little bit of her abdomen. But like I said, there are girls that wear stuff to gyms worse than that. Okay? I think that this person was just PMSing or just gotten broken up with her boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Had a bad day. While leaving the gym after her workout, the staffer told Graham, "My coworkers and I discussed what you were wearing and decided it was okay." Oh my fucking God. Okay, after making a great big deal of it, then they decided it was okay? After they embarrassed her? After they told her that they that she couldn't? Oh, it's fine. The woman also stated that Graham's sports bra revealed her abs and cleavage, saying, "We are trying to find a happy medium where girls can still work out with men so that girls aren't too much of a distraction." Why is it up to us women to stop men from fucking looking at us sexually? There are some men out there who find what I'm wearing right now really sexually provocative because it gets their imagination going. They're like, I wonder what is underneath all that. I'd rather have a man look at me like this and wonder what's underneath than me wearing something, extremely sexy. But like I said, it is our right to wear something sexy if we want to. And I would think that at a gym, a place where you work out, a place where you sweat nonstop, that you should be able to wear something lighter and more comfortable. I mean, I wouldn't wear this. I'm wearing, okay, I showed you my sweater and I'm wearing brown slacks. I wouldn't wear this to the gym to work out, okay? I'd probably wear my sports bra. Sorry. I had to make sure I was wearing a sports bra. But I have lots of sports bras. I would probably wear that and some yoga pants. Okay, now, I mean, I know I don't have the perfect body. I'm like 215 pounds, I think. But the point still stands. If I'm there to lose weight, I should be able to lose weight in comfort. I should be able to lose weight without being judged by how I look. Okay? Excuse me. And this goes all the way back to to teens in schools, to kids in schools, high schoolers, high school girls. Now I know there's a dress code for a reason. Okay? But it seems like more and more there are kids being told to go home and change for wearing a simple dress that goes a little bit above the knees. Like, what is this? I mean, I understand I don't want to see someone's ass at school, okay? I'm sorry. But when you bend over, I don't want to see your ass. I don't want to see your undies, okay? But I still think that it should be all right. You even have titties. How are you doing, Armageddon? Sorry, I just now looked at this. Yes, everyone should feel comfortable in their own bodies. My exact point, Armageddon. Everyone should feel comfortable in their own bodies, and they should feel comfortable with what they're wearing. Okay? But, I mean, this girl was basically just told that she couldn't wear what she wore ever again. But then as she was leaving, after she got done working out, it doesn't say how long she was there. But after she was done working out and stuff, they came up to her and said, "Oh, it's fine. What you're wearing is cool." It's just as bad. It's just as bad as some schools out there, sending kids home wearing like a tank top and shorts on the first day of school, because I don't know about anybody else in the United States. I don't know about anybody else around the world, what your weather is like when you start school. But here, but here in South Central Nebraska, we start school in the middle of August. And it is still like 100 degrees, 100 plus degrees Fahrenheit when school starts. Want to say hi? You want to say hi to people? So yes, there's going to be a lot of people that wear tank tops and shorts. In high school, one girl I went there with wore a crop top and was told to change at a blind school. Oh my effing God. So basically, who she was offending was the staff. Armageddon. She was offending the staff. But I don't think it's up to us women to decide how and when and if men are going to look at us. There are some, like I said, there's some people that find what I'm wearing sexually provocative. In fact, my husband likes it when I dress like this. He says in his mind it's sexy to him. She was turning on the stuff. I bet, yeah, that is just so. Oh my gosh. This little guy. You see yourself, Mark? This is Mark Anthony. He has a sister that's walking around here somewhere named Cleopatra. And there is one that is walking around somewhere outside. Her name is Susan B. Anthony. And Susan B. Anthony and Mark are twins. I love that we keep on getting kittens. Hi, yeah, you want to wave hi? This time around, I went with historical figure names. Normally, I name my cats after video game characters, but if you don't know the video game, nobody gets the reference. I had about 3 or 4 years ago, I had a black and white cat named Cloud Strife. Only like 3 or 4 people that I talked to got where I got that name from. I had one named Yuna. We had a mama cat. Yep, Final Fantasy VII. We had a mama cat that died here a few years ago. Her name was Arwen. So unless you watched Lord of the Ring movies, you wouldn't know where I got that name from. His mama's name is... Who's your mama? Oh, his mama's name is Jasmine. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, yes. Stretch those. Go look at these big squish beans. You just squish your big squish beans. You just like showing off your pink squish beans, don't you? Yes, you do. I would have brought in all the kittens if I'm outside because it's getting cold here. Yep, Aladdin. But not all of them want to come in. Mark Anthony and Cleopatra were the only ones that wanted to come in. All the other cats don't want to come in either. So, I'm not going to force any animal to come in that doesn't want to come in. So, if they don't want to come in, they don't have to. If they're perfectly fine outside, then I'm perfectly fine with them. It's 8 degrees in Canada. Oh, my. Is that Celsius? Because if that's Fahrenheit, then oh my gosh. But if that's Celsius, then I can. Temperature converter. Celsius. Okay, so go to Celsius, go to 8 degrees. So it's like 46 Fahrenheit where you are. Basically what it's been here the last couple of days in South Central Nebraska. He even shows the formula. It says 46.4 degrees minus 32 times 5/9 equals 8 degrees Celsius. Okay, I don't get the formula. That's why I just Google converter. But yeah, it's been about that here in South Central Nebraska too. It hasn't been. It's kind of not typical for this time in October. I saw one of my memories here. I saw one of my memories on Facebook here a couple days ago that said that it was still like close to 70, 80 degrees. You like our landscapes? Most people that I talk to say that they hate Nebraska because they think that it's flat. And most of those people have just driven by on Interstate 80. You get off Interstate 80 and you go like on Highway 30, on Highway 66, any of the Nebraska highways, and there's rolling hills. So we're not flat in the slightest. We're just flat through I-80 because the interstate has to be somewhat straight, somewhat flat. So, but I'm glad you like the landscapes. I like the weather here between May and September. So I like the hot. I like the cool. I like my ideal temperature range, if I could pick, would be between 65 at the coldest and maybe like 85, 90 at the hottest. Fahrenheit, of course. So, I mean, Marky. So, yeah. So that way you get temperatures for everybody there. I don't see why people love snow so much. You like spring and fall, only enjoy summer because your birthday's in the summer. Yeah. My husband was born on December 26th, and he says he hates his birthday. Hates when he was born, actually. Because everybody just... Also, you like the coolness. You like cool weather. Well, see, the reason I say is because, even still at those temperatures that I gave the range to, you can still wear long sleeves. He's not really a Christmas lover. He just hates that people give him one gift and say, this is your Christmas and birthday present. He hates it when people combine gifts. It's 2 separate days. So he should get 2 separate gifts, but he's never been a Christmas lover. In his eyes, it's too commercial, and I agree with him. It has lost its true meaning. Yeah, not greedy in the slightest. He just wants every day to be treated as its own separate day. His eldest sister, was born on December 27th. So yeah. So imagine that. Christmas is commercial and you love it. Yeah. The thing that my husband and I don't like is I'm probably gonna offend some of you, is Santa Claus. I grew up believing in Santa Claus until I was like, God, was it 10 years old when I started to recognize handwriting? But well, my husband didn't grow up believing in Santa. And I started noticing as I was growing up that I started trusting my parents less and less because of the lies that they told me about Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy and the Easter Bunny. I was like, okay, I know that they're just trying to make the holidays fun and everything. And that's what it's for. But why? Why lie? I've told my kids that there was a man named Nicholas, and that he was dubbed a saint after he died because he brought toys to some kids who didn't have any toys every year. Yeah, it's totally lost its meaning. So yeah, I mean, when kids are younger, yeah, you know, it's a fun time for them to to get gifts and everything. But yeah, I mean, it's just lost all meaning. It's just just another day in my eyes. So whenever I do have a job, I volunteer to work on Christmas Day because everybody else wants to spend it with their family. So I'm like, yeah, we don't do anything special. No one ever comes over to our house. That's for darn sure. My family doesn't want to make the trip during the wintertime to see us because they think that the roads are going to be crappy. Which here in Nebraska, yeah, most likely yes. I-80 is not usually that maintained all that well during the winter. Do you like your toes, Marky Moo? Should have named you Markiplier. You're such a cute kitten. I am so in love with this cat. Okay, you can go down. Oh. When I learned about the lies, I was fine. I don't understand why. Yeah, I understand why it's done too. But the thing that I really don't understand is the lie about the Tooth Fairy. I tried to look up the origins of the Tooth Fairy, and there really is no origin. I do not know where it got started. I mean, I spent a couple hours on Google trying to find the origins of the Tooth Fairy. And I think one thing that I found said that it came back to like a dentist started it in like a little pamphlet or something. But I mean, if you think about that one, even like a 7-year-old can go like that and say, "Mom, you put money underneath my pillow. Admit it." I can understand Santa and the Easter Bunny. That might take kids a little bit longer to figure out. But yeah, but once the kids do get old enough to recognize handwriting, then it's not hard to differentiate, to find out who Santa Claus actually is in your house. And one of the things is that my grandma has this really nice flowing handwriting, really pretty. And so she would write for Santa in her pretty handwriting, from Santa in her pretty handwriting. And then my dad would write from Santa in his crappy handwriting. And so it didn't take me long to realize it's not the same person. Because why would Santa, have nice flowing handwriting at one house and then crappy handwriting at the next? And a girl that my dad was dating at the time, when I was like 13, 14 years old, put from Santa and his girlfriend. And of course, at that time, I had stopped believing in Santa anyway. But my sister and I just both looked at each other and goes, Santa must be cheating on Mrs. Claus now. That's what we said. And I guess that she had thought we still believed in Santa or whatnot. She's like, oh, that just ruined the illusion for us. Like, no, we stopped believing in Santa ages ago. So, and I understand magic. It's nice to believe in magic. Because when you get to be an adult, all the magic of everything is just, yeah, I have to earn this shit now. It doesn't just come out of the air. Oh, it's Mrs. Claus's sister. That's who Santa's yeah. Because what guy doesn't wanna sleep with his wife's sister? So So yeah, I mean, if that had, yeah, very weird. And I think I stopped believing in the Easter Bunny before I stopped believing in Santa. So yeah, it was just one of those things where I didn't believe in the Easter Bunny as much as I did Santa, because Easter isn't really about, just like Christmas isn't about Santa, Easter isn't about the bunny. But it just wasn't a big thing growing up. The Easter Bunny wasn't a big thing growing up. My mom would sometimes lay out, those little plastic eggs that you get at the store. She would often lay trails to our Easter baskets. But I mean, we just didn't really believe in the Easter Bunny. But I did like, hiding those little plastic eggs. I did like, trying to find them. My grandma would hide them all over her property. And oh my gosh, I remember having a ball trying to find them. So I don't mind buying them. I mean, even though my kids are basically teenagers, I got a 15, a 13, and she will be 12 at the end of November. And I still don't mind buying those little eggs occasionally and just hiding them. Even throughout the years, it's a great way, to get the kids to actually look for something. Because I don't know about anybody else out there with kids, but my kids, something could be smack dab in their face. It could be like lying right there in the middle of the floor with nothing else surrounding it. And they'd be like, Mom, I can't find my shoes. And they're like laying right there in the middle of the floor with nothing else surrounding it. They're just basically all arrows are pointing to shoes are here. And I always tell them, if I go in there and find them, then you have to do one of my chores. Yeah, puberty crazy time. Crazy puberty time. Oh my gosh. Especially with 3 girls in the house, with me plus 2 other girls in the house. Yeah, my husband just, the sea of estrogen never stops. And he was not looking forward to when the girls hit puberty. Because to any guy, 1 woman, 1 estrogen is way too many in the house. But you add that many girls, you add a couple more girls, and it's like, oh my gosh, it never ends. There's always someone PMSing over here. Always someone PMSing in our house. Oh. So yeah, my husband just gets to endure that until they move out. I'll never understand women, and I'm okay with that. Yeah, I think that men just need to stop understanding us, because sometimes I don't even understand us. Because there are days where I am just completely happy, and my husband could say one thing to me. Okay, I could have a really good day. It could be the best day of my life, and my husband could come home and just say something, just something that he would normally say any other day that wouldn't faze me. And I'll start crying, or I'll get pissy with him or something. Just something that's, like, hey, can you pop me some popcorn while I'm in the bathtub taking a bath? There are days I find offense to that, and I don't know why. I don't mind popping him popcorn. I like popping him popcorn. But I don't know why some days it just irritates me. There are days I will actually tell him, can you please bring the dishes in from the bedroom, because he eats in the bedroom. He doesn't eat. Nobody. We have a dining table. Nobody eats here. It's basically just used as my space now. This is where the kitchen and the dining room now is basically my area to get away from people. I don't know why they're, I don't, yeah, no one can ever win. Exactly right, Armageddon. And he knows what irritates me. He has this thing. I don't know. I think it started last year or the year before. He started saying potato. And I'm like, potato? He's like, yeah, potato, I win. So whenever he says potato, it means that he wins. But he's the only one that can say it. It irritates me. So if I say potato, I win, he's like, nuh-uh. I said it first a long time ago, so I win. Like, you jerk. After being married for 16 years, we know how to push each other's buttons. We've known each other for 19 years. And being married 16 of those 19, I just think he's learned how to push my buttons. Yeah, potato Armageddon. Yep, you win. And I'm, and for being married for 16 years, I am still so friggin' young. And yet when I say that, I imagine someone who's like in their 50s. And I'm not that old. I'm only 34. And I just had the realization yesterday. Thank you. Thank you for the congrats. And I just had the realization yesterday. My son is going to be a freshman next year. And my eldest is going to be, I look 27. How the hell do I do that? I hardly wear makeup. My eldest daughter will be a junior next year, and my son will be a freshman. And then my youngest will just be in 7th grade. And it's slowly hitting me. Just whenever I think about it, it just slowly hits me that my kids are going to be out of the house soon. And I'm not ready for that. I kept on telling myself when they were babies, when they were toddlers, when they were little children, I cannot wait for you guys to grow up and move out of the house. But now that it's getting close time, I want it to just stop and just love that the ages that they're at. I just want to spend now every waking moment with them, because I know soon they'll be grown up they'll be out of the house and they'll be calling me saying that I'm going to be a grandmother. And I'm not sure I can. Yeah, I'm not ready for that. I mean, I am ready, but I'm not ready. Circle of life. Everyone goes through it. And it's a weird thought when I start to think about it. And it's a thought I don't like having. I think some of my depression actually does stem from just realizing that everyone is getting older. And pretty soon I'm just going to it'll just be me home all day. And I know I'll be fine. But there are a lot of people who. Oh, I thought the hallway door was open. It's like, what the heck? We're getting close to the hallway door. But then it'll just be me, myself, and I, home alone, from when my husband leaves to go to work until he comes home. And yeah, and I'm gonna have to get my butt over to their house if I want to visit them, because I know that they'll have their own lives and that they won't have as much time to visit. Even though my son wants to work for NASA. And even though he says that as soon as he gets enough money from working at NASA, if he ever, and I hope he gets that dream. Oh my freaking God, that'd be awesome. If he ever got that dream, oh God, I surely hope he gets that dream, because he says that once he saves up enough money, that he wants to buy land out in the middle of nowhere, wherever he happens to be, buy land, build a house for himself, obviously, and then he'll have a separate house built on that land for me and his dad. And I'm like, oh, that is so wonderful. Because I used to be a CNA, as y'all know. And from the stories that I told, he does not want us to go into a nursing home when we get older. He wants us just to stay where we're comfortable, which is our own home. And he says he'll have like hospice come in every day to take care of us. So, yeah, he just doesn't want us to be in a nursing home. Yeah, a NASA scientist. And I mean, I think he is smart enough for it. He just has to put forth the hard work. He just has to put forth the hard work to actually get to do that. He's going to have to do right now. He's going to have to look up what he has to do, what schools he's going to have to go to. That's one of the things that he hopes happens in his lifetime, is colonize Mars. I think we need to. I think that this Earth has overgrown. It's reached his what do you call it? Maximum capacity limit. So I think we need to get a second Earth going. And I think that we could, it's not going to be like it is on Futurama, but I think we can colonize Mars. Imagine that. Imagine if it actually did turn out to be like Futurama. We'll have Mars University there. And the year 3000 is not really that far off anymore. When Futurama first started, it seemed like the year 3000 was like, whoa, way, way, way out there in the future. But seeing as it's coming up on 2019 already. Yes, we'll play Blumball. Yes. I would love it. Oh my gosh. And I know that robots are now a thing too. I know that I was watching a thing on YouTube where there's a hotel in Japan, surprise, surprise of all places, that is completely ran, I shouldn't say completely ran, but like 90% ran by robots. I think it employs like 10 humans for like housekeeping and stuff like that. But every other position is ran by robots. So which means almost every job, any job out there now is not safe. You want to go to the Robo Hotel? Yeah. It's somewhere in Japan. Ran by robots. And I mean, oh my gosh. Japan must be way, way, way out there into the future because, I mean, they have like vending machines every 10 feet that serve anything from colas to diapers to any type of food. Hi, Cleo. Come here, Cleo. I'll show you Cleo. And they have like these little cubicle hotels that are just big enough to fit a bed in there. You want to say hi? Say hi, Cleo. That's little Cleopatra. So, yeah. Miss Cleo. Oh my God, unless you were like born in the 80s and 90s, you wouldn't get that reference. Call me now, Mon. I can tell you your future. I can't do that Jamaican accent like she can, but oh my gosh. Well, she's going to try to climb up my leg again. You gonna climb up my leg? No? Wow. Normally I put her down and she's up. And she's climbing up my leg. But yeah, no, Japan. I'd like to go see Japan too. That's my dream vacation. I have a high school classmate that actually lives in Japan because her husband got stationed there, and I think they just decided to live there nonstop. She said she loves it. And I don't doubt that she does love it. I don't doubt that it's probably better than America. My son says that in his viewpoint, in his little 13-year-old mind, which is probably filled with more knowledge than mine will ever be, he thinks that Canada and America should basically just, open the borders and that we should have what you guys have. Because he thinks that there's no reason why America can't have free health care. Which I kind of agree with him, and I tell him that if we have free health care, then taxes will skyrocket to cover that. But yeah, it wouldn't work, sadly, I know. But in the same breath, we kind of do need to lower our health costs so that people aren't afraid to go to the doctor for something. Yeah, I mean, it's just something that needs to happen gradually, baby steps. I mean, Rome wasn't built in a day. Baby steps built Rome. So baby steps built, the United States. Baby steps are just going to have to, someone's going to have to start that idea and actually get people to think about it. But no, I don't think healthcare should be as expensive as it is here in the United States, especially when places like, Sweden, Canada, the UK have free healthcare. If not 100% free, then low cost. Rome wasn't built in a day, but it fell in a day. Think about that. Whoop. But if not free healthcare ever in the United States, then at least low cost. There's no reason why a doctor needs to try to pay for his house with one patient. So there's no reason why having a child should be as expensive as it is. There's no reason why just going in for a routine checkup should be as expensive as it is. I mean, if it's a routine checkup, I think that should be as much as, goddamn, $50. If you can't afford $50, get a job. McDonald's will even help you pay for that one. I think that do need to be more jobs created. I do think that there needs, a lot of stuff needs to be done away with. There's just a lot of stuff needs to change, but it ain't gonna happen fast, Oh, here it is, 9 o'clock or almost 9 o'clock already. Jeez, how did that happen? Today's retro video has so much Disney Channel. Don't say we didn't warn you. Time hop. But I need to get my butt in gear. I need to go down to the store. Yeah. I need to get my butt to the store. We need bread. We need lunch meat. Something else that we needed. Oh, Tylenol. I know there was something else. Butter. I think that was it. Butter. Oh, I was going to get some macaroni and cheese too, but that's like 39 cents. You need light bulbs? Well, you better walk your butt over to the store too. Ugh. And that's one thing that a lot of people don't like about the U.S. is that we have to drive everywhere to get to where we want to go. And I have to say, I kind of agree. I wish I could just walk myself down to the corner store, but there is no corner store. The closest town is Central City, and that's like 10, 15 minutes away. But if I want to go to a big town, I have to go to either Columbus, which is 45 minutes away, or Grand Island, which is also 45 minutes away. So it just depends on what you need. Central City has a grocery store, and we have Dollar General in Central City too. But if you want more than that, you have to go to either Columbus or Grand Island. The closest Walmart, Columbus or Grand Island. The closest place to actually go out to eat that's not fast food, Columbus or Grand Island. We have like a pancake house in Central City, but it's only open from like 6 to 2. So it's, yeah. And we have like a little diner, 50s diner style in Central City too, but that, like I said, that's open from 6 to 2 also. So they only serve breakfast and lunch. But I'm gonna go, peeps. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that little bell so you get notified when I go online, when I go live. Yeah, check out that. Here, I'll give you guys the link. Check this out and read it for yourselves. It's, yeah, it'll make you guys upset. Make you guys wonder where we're going in life. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye.